Hi everybody, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, I have an interesting trip planned. A very interesting trip planned. I am on 3 different cruise ships. And I've never been on any of them. So yeah, I was planning my group cruise in December and I decided, you know what else is going on, etc. around that. And then Carnival decided to hold what it's called a seminar at sea, where they invite travel agents on board and you have to pay for it, but it's learning. They teach you about Carnival. They teach you about groups. They teach you about the new Celebration Key. They teach you about all the things Carnival has to offer and why they are a cruise line that travel agents should be selling, that kind of thing. So I had signed up for this because I'm pretty good friends with my BDM who monitors this. She's like super nice. She's always in contact with me when I'm going in for surgeries and stuff like that. I really do appreciate stuff, when people do that. And so I signed up for the seminar. Now, it's next week. So I'm on the Carnival Celebration next week. And I'm on with a bunch of travel agents and doing some things. And Tony found out I'm going on a Carnival ship. And I haven't been on a Carnival ship in over a decade. Well over a decade. You've never seen me on a Carnival ship on this channel. And so he's pretty excited to see what I think about Carnival. So he's coming along too, which is great. I love sailing with my buddy Tony. So I thought I wouldn't see Tony until his group cruise next year. But no, I'll be able to get, before Christmas. It was just terrific. So he's going to show me around Carnival. And he's going to, I'm going on this sailing. I know nothing about the entertainment. I know nothing about the dining venues. I know nothing about Celebration Key yet because I haven't experienced it myself. I haven't done that. I've heard about it. I've talked about it. Guy's Burger, who hasn't talked about that? Who hasn't heard about that? But I don't know the shows on board. I don't know the entertainment on board. I don't know the cruise director on board on this one, although a few of my Princess Cruise Line friends who are cruise directors have moved over to Carnival. Hi, Sophie. I'm talking to you. I know you're there too. So I do know some Carnival cruise directors, but this is a whole new experience for me. It's a completely different cruise line that I'm normally sailing on now, and I can't wait. I'm very excited about this. Now, I am actually teaching while I'm on board because I was asked if I would teach my specialties of, what I do best in my travel agency, and that's organizing groups and selling groups and social media and that kind of stuff. So I'll be training my fellow travel agents on my experiences, how to do it, and they can take it from there if they want. But I'm pretty excited about that. But then I had 12 days. 12 days between my group cruise and my Carnival cruise. And I said, well, am I going to fly all the way back to Ottawa? And then I started checking the prices of flights. And I said, oh my gosh, I might as well just stay there for the price. And then I saw the Celebrity XL is doing its first full sailing. I went, oh, I think it has a 5-day cruise before I'm going on, but then it has a 7-day cruise. And it starts the same day I get off the ship. So all right, I signed up for the Celebrity XL. So I'm going to experience that new ship. Going to get to spend the entire 7 days. Can't wait to see the new bazaar area in the back that they're planning. Instead of Eden, they have this grand bazaar kind of setup. I can't wait to see the 2 new shows that they're supposed to have on board, plus the new shows that they have in the club, etc. All exciting. And they always make the Edge classes a little different, a little not structurally different, but aesthetically different, like different designs, different statues, different furniture. And that's pretty exciting because I love the design of those ships. Anyway, bam, okay, now I'm on the Celebrity Excel. So now I'm on 2 ships I've never been on before. And then the piece de resistance is that I'm on the Star Princess for our group cruise. And of course, I've never been on the Star Princess yet. I've seen many of my friends have gone on, my fellow YouTubers and some other have gone on and seen, you know, the Star. And they even went to the inaugural launch, like the celebration, when they, you know, had the McConaughey's down there. And I got a little jealous of that because I wasn't able to go. I had commitments here in town that I could not leave and couldn't go down for that. But I can't wait to get on the ship. I can't wait to see the changes they've done from the Sun Princess. Because I'm probably one of the people who've been on the Sun Princesses the most. You know, I think I've sailed on her 6 times since she's launched last year. So I've been on, and we're talking 14-day trips and stuff like that. So I've been on her a long time. Many, many times. I have my big positives about the ship, and I have a few negatives about the ship. And I know they've made changes to the Star, and so I can't wait to see those changes. And we'll, you know, see the entertainment on board as well. So I cannot wait. I know they're bringing back the pirate in a new version, the pirate show that they have on board, which I thought was the best show they had on the Sun Princess. They took that away when they went away from the full 10-day sailings to 7-day sailings, because now they only needed 3 shows instead of 4. And that one had like the most, you needed the most planning to do, you needed the most storage for the equipment on board, the staging, etc. So it made sense for them to remove that one. But it was my favorite of the show, so I'm looking forward to that. And so yeah, I am on, after sailing on the Royal Princess like 3 times in the same year, the Sun Princess back to back, and other shit. This is pretty exciting. For the first time in a while now, are going on a completely new ship. Kind of a new cruise line. Carnival Cruise Line. Haven't done it in a decade. Pretty excited. Celebrity Excel, their newest ship. Can't wait to experience it. Can't wait to see the Grand Bazaar. Can't wait to taste some of the restaurants on the Edge class. Is some of my favorite dining experiences on board. I can't wait to try that. And then all the changes with my friends and people who are joining me on the group cruise. Can't wait for that in December. Absolutely can't wait. And it's just going to be busy. It's another month of travel. Right before the holidays. And that's one of the reasons I had to get all my Christmas shopping done ahead of time. And guess what? I'm done. Christmas shopping is done. Not only am I done, they're all wrapped. And they're all under the tree. And I had to do that before my son got here, because he'll snoop. And he'll see his presents. And so now he can't. Sorry, Stephen, you're not going to check out your presents before everybody else. Well, there you go, folks. I hope you'll join me on this little trip. When you see this video, I'm already at the airport heading down to Miami to jump on the celebration, and I'll report next from there. And until next time, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel blogs from around the world, and 3 new ships coming up back to back to back this week. Well, this month. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.